Hey guys, how's it going? It's Gavi Show. Welcome to Gavi Show Gaming. I haven't made a video in a long time. But I thought I'd make one today. Um, just because I thought I'd make one. So the video is going to be on 11th edition. It's obviously going to come very soon. What I want to see in it, but also what went well in 10th edition, sorry, and how much I've been thoroughly enjoying the game of Warhammer 40k to the point of where I've got a lot of armies now. Anyway, what was great in 10th edition? For me, I think the whole game design, the way it changed in terms of, simplifying keywords, deep strike, etc., stuff like that, precision, sustained hits, one of my favourites, lethal hits, etc. Knowing that if you're playing against someone and they say, "Oh, this unit's got lethal hits," you know what that means. This unit's got sustained hits too, you know what that means, and it's the same for every army. That's perfect. Rather than having the thematic but different rules, deep strike was always called something different for every army. So it's been really good in that aspect. I've really thought that's good. Stratagems being to one page, like you can have these are the stratagems. That's it, and being able to, reel them out to players, being like, oh, I've got a fall back and shoot. I've got advance and charge for one CP. So much easier than having, I can't remember which codex it was in ninth, but like 2-3 pages of code of stratagems was ridiculous. And yeah, the in terms of the rules, I think the rules in 10th just really worked. They did really well. And it's been easy. There's been a lot of new players. Tabletop Republic, where I play in High Wycombe, check out the link down below. They do lots of 40k events, and I've seen so many new players. 40k is massive down there. And it's been really easy to introduce new players into the game. I can't say anything about Combat Patrol because I haven't played it. But yeah, it's been really good, really good. The cards, as in the GTs, Prior Nexus, and I can't even remember the one we've got at the minute, but the one we're playing now, it's just so much easier than, we're playing this mission, and these are the rules. And the secondary missions, having tactical, is brilliant. It changes the game so much, and it's so much more interesting than being like, these are my 3 secondary missions that I'm going to have for the whole game, and you know what they are, and you're going to try to stop me from scoring them. It's so reactive now. The gameplay is so much better. Obviously, there's been some things like the Challenger cards. I didn't really have an issue with that. I don't think it made that much of an impact in my games, but from the tournament side, obviously, it seemed like people were taking advantage of that. And also the twists. I think they work in like a casual setting, but again, I'm playing in like the leagues at Tabletop Republic and the GTs they have there, the tournaments, 1 day and 2 day, and it's quite hard, if you've got an Astra Militarum against Tau and it's, hey, everything going to shoot with an 18, the game is going to be very quick because no one's going to want to get within 18. The new models have been amazing. The new Votann, I'm a big Votann lover. Love the new Votann models. My shelf is now stacked with Votann. Bury. I love the Capricus as well. What else do I like? Oh, the Steeljacks. Love them. Love them. And also the new Eldar refresh has made me jump into Eldar now. So I love Lycus. What a model. And it's one of my best painted models, I think. You go check me out, Gavi Gaming on Instagram or TikTok. They're nice models. Changes to the rules, as in the nerfs and buffs, they've been easy to find and read finally. In red, in green, showing you this is what we've changed. And they've been updated a lot, which has been great. Then I know the Knights were going to be really powerful when they came out and they changed it. Which adds to, later on in the video I'll chat about things that could have been different in 10th. But the changes that have been quick and fast and have been great. And lastly, the app has been really good. Obviously, the paywall thing is a bit annoying, but finding everything in there, finding rules quickly, understanding um, what this model does and this unit does has been really good. And obviously, then being able to find, what's that model my player's got? Oh, this does this. I'm able to find it as long as it's unlocked. Um, but the app has been great. So what needs to change in 11th edition? For me, I don't really want much to change. There's obviously a big thing about the codex and rules, because you buy a codex and it's out of date day one. Um, my Tau codex now. There's no point me taking it. There's so many changes now to Kayun and the way the Tau actually work. They actually work now. When the Tau codex came out, I was like, this sucks. I can't shoot anything. um, but I think there needs to be a decision, and I think unfortunately it needs to go digital. If you look at Parabellum with their Conquest game, all their rules are free. The app is free as long as you buy like a box of stuff. Then you get a code, and the app is free. Um, all the rules are in there. They've got a special eye thing you click on, it tells you what the rule is. And I think that's where 40k has to go, just because of the amount of changes and FAQs that are happening now. Like, buy the book if you want. Like, here's an option. Here's the codex if you want. But there has to be, hey, here's a cheaper digital version. I don't know how much they'll charge. It'll probably be quite a bit. It's GW. But you can't charge 30 quid for a digital. If you're getting, no law, just these are the rules, this is what the rules are for the army and the units, you can't charge a lot for that, surely. But I feel that is the way it has to go. No one brings codexes now. I do, because I love a codex. I love the book, and I love having the rules there. But I think now I need to start bringing a tablet and just flicking through the way they've got like the command list now, where you can just scroll up or down. These are your units, and these are the rules that can be used with your unit at that time. It's great. Yeah, and having free rules would be amazing, but it's not gonna happen. Terrain. I'm bored of ruins. And I know the GW stuff when you go play Warhammer World. I've never been. I need to make the pilgrimage, but I know it's obviously a lot different there. But I miss having stuff like woods, forests, just different terrain. Just ruins is just it's so boring. I understand tournament wise it makes it easy, um, to make sure the rules work. But for me, especially now, the recent UKTC changes for ruins, shooting. I love playing shooting armies. I love Guard. I love Tau. I love Votann. Um, there's it's so hard to play a shooting army. Um, so different terrain would be great. And terrain interaction, I think, would be something that's interesting. You've recently seen it um, with the Votann Codex. So a Hecaton can, for 1 CP, can go through a wall, which, is a big tank and it's a ruin. It should be able to go through a wall. And I think maybe that should be, especially for tanks, anything of that kind of nature, walkers, dreadnoughts, that kind of stuff. There should be a thing where, a universal rule, like sustained or precision, there should be like a wall break rule. It's 2 CP and it means, or 1 CP, and it means this vehicle unit can go through stuff like that, yeah, and takes 1 damage. You know what I mean? Just something like that I think would be really interesting and would make the maps a lot better and interesting for shooting armies. But also in terms of the fly rule, I think fly for infantry hasn't changed, but fly for a Tau player, crisis suits is horrible. Like, and there's no point me trying to fly over ruins because you can't. It's just like, I have to advance, and so I have to take Mongar, just to get over, up and down this ruin. So I never do that. I just go round now because I'm just like. Whereas before, I think the fly rule was fine. this unit could effectively just be hovering the whole time over this ruin and shooting stuff. It's not going to keep landing, etc. So, yeah, in terms of terrain, I think that could have a look at. A roadmap, I think, would really help players decide on, how they're going to play their army. So saying, they've been good with the roadmaps, but there's been like secrecy, and I'm like, it doesn't need secrecy. Here's some pictures of stuff that might come out. It's like, well, just tell us. Like this year, the rules for these units are coming out, these armies, sorry, and I think it would just work a lot better. So players could be like, yes, in December I'm gonna get my rules, and these are the kind of things that are gonna happen. Army rule changes, like I've said, I've really enjoyed 10th. The armies that I've played, the Votann change probably needed to happen. And I was a bit iffy when the rules came out. Ouch, just kicked my toe into the side. But I was like, actually, they work, and they've been fine. I went 2-1, came 8th out of 26 in my one-day tournament at Tabletop Republic. Highest Tabletop Republic player, may I add, there. So yeah, I've enjoyed them. All the guard rules I've enjoyed. The Tau, when the Tau changes were made, I'm like, I can play Tau. I'm playing Tau tomorrow night in my last league game. Hopefully I can finish 3rd in the league. I'm not going to finish any higher. But stuff like that where they were like, do you know what, Tau's not working. So they changed it and they were like, yeah, now you can spot for anyone. And it's like, great, that works. So that's really good. When is 11th out? It's the summer. It's going to be the summer in 2026. These seems to be the 3-year cycle. Which I'm like, I don't know if I'm happy about, because I'm really enjoying 10th. So yeah, it'll be weird. Hopefully they don't change much. I'm happy with the way the rules work. Everything works great. I don't think they need to change much at all. But it's probably summer 26. And my last thoughts on 10th edition. Like I said, I think a lot more rules testing needs to happen because the issues we've had with codexes. Tau, just for me, I was like, oh, this sucks. I hate it. It didn't work well at all. Like there were some codexes which have been, the later codexes I think have been fine. I don't think anyone's really complaining about Drukhari or Grey Knights or Votann. Death Guard when they came out were really, really strong, but I think that's just because players weren't used to the higher toughness there, which theoretically Death Guard should be they're really tough, but they are really slow. So it kind of trades off there. But there's been some big the Knights one where they were like, yeah, 3 Knights can do this, and it's like that doesn't work. The rules about the recent rule changes, like normal moves now can't happen. A certain amount per turn or phase. It's like that really should have been implemented a long time. Surge moves have been absolutely killing me with those bloody chaos units. I can't remember what they're called, but I hate them. The big blob of 20 that everyone seems to bring. But other than that, not much. I've really enjoyed 10th, and I hope they really carry on with everything in 11th. I hope they don't change much at all. What have I been doing since I think it's over a year I posted a video. I've been playing a lot of 40k. I tried Old World. I did like it, but I feel like it's too much money. So I started playing Conquest instead. And it's amazing. And I'm really enjoying it. And the models are lush. Look at this dude. He's sick. I don't know if you can see him very well. But he's cool. I've found Slapchop. So I feel like my contrast painting is amazing. And I invested in Votann, which I absolutely love. My God, what else? I've started Eldar. I started painting some Lamenters, but I haven't played my lovely Blood Angels for a long time. Just because I'm bored of Marines. Needed something a bit different. My Death Guard I played and did okay in the league with them as well. Tau, I'm hopefully going to come third if I win tomorrow night. But I've also started an Eldar army and a Thousand Suns army. But that's it. I don't like Drukhari. I don't like Knights. I don't like Chaos Space Marines. I don't like Grey Knights. I thought about an Imperial Fist army, but I'm like, I'm not going to start Marines all again. But yeah, here's to 10th. It's been great fun. I've really enjoyed it, and I will be playing it for the next 6 months continuously alongside Conquest. But yeah, thank you very much if you're watching this. Thank you very much if you leave a like or subscribe. I'm up to 431 now, trying to get to that 500 point. I think I'll start making some more videos again. I do miss doing it. But guys, as always, stop rolling ones and have fun. Take care.